beautiful, beautiful people. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's been a few days. I hope you're all doing well. We're going to take a second to get the comments pulled up on my end. We also have to send out notifications really quick. Let's get all of that taken care of. We'll see who gets first in chat today. Let's go ahead and send out those notifications. There we go. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know it automatically did that for me nowadays. Awesome. All right, cool. Let's see here. How is everybody doing? I hope you all can hear me well. Maybe I need to turn this up just a little bit. Now, before we get started, before we even begin today, I want to give a very special shout out, a very, very special shout out to the legend, Darcy, for providing me with this new, you guys can't see it, but this new beautiful lighting kit from my Amazon wish list. Darcy, thank you so much. You also got me this microphone, and now you've got me this lighting kit. It's a big ring light in the middle, and then we've got two side lights, and they're attached to my... It's all very nice. It's all very nice and lovely. Of course, you can't see that, but maybe you can see the new lighting. Can you tell? Can you tell? Now, this is using my webcam, by the way. This is not using my camera. This is using my webcam. So the new lighting, okay, which I still need to mess with a little bit and find the perfect settings for, the new lighting makes even the webcam look 100 times better, in my opinion. So if the lighting can do this for my shitty webcam, then that's pretty amazing. Truth is first in chat. What is up, Truth? What is up, Anthony? Welcome, guys. A little bit of an afternoon stream here, kind of late, about 5 p.m., so hope you guys are doing well. Today we're going to be talking about anxiety recovery. There is nothing you need to do, right? And you're probably thinking to yourself, Wonder Bro, what about the two main keys? I'm going to explain, all right? I'm going to explain all that, right? Don't you worry about that. What is AP? Welcome to the chat. I said what is, I meant what is up, AP. Welcome to the chat, dude. Hope you're doing well. We'll get this one going in just a second. Let's see here. We'll get this one going in just a moment. Looks amazing. I thought it was the other camera at first. It is not. This new lighting. This is what it does for just my webcam. It makes it look 100 times better using just the shitty webcam. Haven't got to try it with the camera yet, so I imagine it's... but we'll see. So yeah, pretty nice. Thank you again, Darcy. I appreciate you. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into this afternoon stream here. What is up, Amanda and Lucy and Kay? How you doing, guys? Hope you're having a great day. Let's go ahead and jump into this anxiety recovery. There is nothing you need to do. Let's talk about it. Now, like I said, some of you guys are probably thinking, yeah, Wonder Bro, what about the two main keys? You're telling me there's nothing I need to do. What about the two main keys? Well, let's talk about it. What is the two main keys? What is the two main keys? The two main keys to recovery here on the channel is live your life, right? And here's what we've been calling it recently. Have the accepting attitude, right? So you're not fighting mentally with any thoughts or feelings. You are just having the accepting attitude, and you are living your life. Now, that is the two main keys. If you want to break that down further, which brings me to the point of today's stream, if you want to take the two main keys, which is live your life and have that accepting attitude, you could boil the two main keys down to essentially do nothing. There's nothing you need to do. Now, for those of you who have been here on the channel for a while, this is a bit of a throwback. One of my most popular videos here on the channel is a video, I believe it's entitled something along the lines of Do Nothing, right? I think that might actually be the title of that popular video, Do Nothing. So this is a bit of a throwback. You know, we introduced the two main keys just to give people more direction. You know, live your life, do things that you don't necessarily feel like wanting to do, but that you would normally do if you weren't in the state that you're in, right? And have that accepting attitude instead of that mental fight with the thoughts and feelings. We introduced those two main keys as a way to kind of give people a direction. But at the end of the day, it is essentially going to come back to basically do nothing, right? Now, let's say you weren't in the sensitized boat. Let's say you didn't have to worry about anything called recovery. There was no such thing as sensitized nerves. There was no such thing as anxiety, whatever. What would you be doing? Would you be fighting, trying to do something? No, you would be doing nothing. You would just be going on with life. You would be going on with your daily activities, right? You would be doing the things that you want to do. You would have that accepting attitude kind of naturally, right? So if there's nothing occurring, if there was no tired nerves, if there was no such thing as recovery, if you weren't in this place where you were trying to recover, right, you wouldn't even really be focused on that. You would be doing nothing. Okay, so the two main keys, which are live your life and have the accepting attitude, really boil down to do nothing. The point I'm trying to make, and the problem, people end up in the sensitized boat because they're trying to do something, right? You end up in the sensitized boat because you're trying to do something where you need to do nothing. So people experience these feelings. They try to do something about them, right? I got to do something to make them go away. This puts them in the resistance mindset, the second fear, as Dr. Claire Weeks called it, the second fear mindset. People experience these negative intrusive thoughts and they try to do something. They try to do something about it. I don't want to have that thought. I don't want to think that. I need to do something about that thought that I just had. I need to do something about these anxious feelings that I'm experiencing and having, right? I need to do something about these feelings I'm having. I need to do something. Right? And that just sets you up for the fight. And that's essentially what you're doing, right? That's the problem. You're going around trying to do something about these thoughts and about these feelings, which puts you in the mindset, the attitude of a fight. So you've spent all of this time trying to do something about these thoughts, trying to do something about these feelings. And really, at the end of the day, if you look at the two main keys for what they are, it comes down to do nothing. It comes down to do nothing, right? Just continue living your life. Continue doing the things that you want to do, right? That's true for you. Continue doing the things that speak to you. Continue doing what you as a person want to do. Just continue living your life. At the end of the day, whether you call it acceptance or you call it the two main keys, it really comes down to do nothing. Do nothing. I'm having these thoughts. I'm having these feelings. I'm doing nothing about them. I'm just continuing on with my day, whatever it is I'm doing, right? I'm having this intrusive thought. I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm having this feeling. I'm not going to do anything about it. Right? So whether you want to call it acceptance or the two main keys, it comes down to do nothing. And some people might be thinking, well, what about when the panic's really high? What about when the panic sets in? Because that's when it gets really intense for me. Are you still telling me to do nothing? Yes, I am still telling you to do nothing, because here's the hard pill to swallow that you have to eventually swallow if you really want to make progress with this whole recovery thing, right? Here's the hard pill that you eventually have to swallow. There's nothing you can do about the fact that you just had a thought or are experiencing thoughts. There's nothing you can do about the fact that you're feeling anxious. There's nothing you technically can do about the fact that your amygdala has decided to sound the false alarm. Here's the hard pill that you really have to swallow. When it comes to recovery, when it comes to overcoming this anxiety crap, when it comes to healing your nerves, here's the hard pill, right? There's nothing you can do about the thoughts that your brain is choosing to send your way. There's nothing you can do about the fact that your amygdala has sounded the false alarm that we call anxiety or even panic. There's nothing that you can technically do about this, right? Some people probably hear that and they think, Wonder Bro, you're being so negative. You're crushing my hopes here. No, I'm trying to point you in the right direction and let you try to get you to understand that the whole problem, the whole reason you are where you are, and the reason this thing keeps going round and round for you, is that you keep pressing the alarm by trying to do something. When you have these feelings and you have these thoughts and you get into a mindset of there's something I need to do about it, now you're in problem-solving mode. And guess what? When you're in problem-solving mode and you're changing your life around this thing and you're changing the way you do things because of this thing, you are telling the brain that there's a problem. So really, by trying to do something, you're just pressing that alarm over and over. And I know what some people are going to say, but Wonder Bro, isn't the two main keys doing something? But that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. The two main keys, if you look at them hard enough, eventually boil down to doing nothing, to just continuing to live your life despite the feelings and thoughts, right? Almost like they don't even exist, right? Of course they do, and I'm not trying to say that you're not going through it, but you just continue to live your life, right? You're not trying to fight with the thoughts. You're not trying to fight with the feelings. Essentially, at the end of the day, doesn't the two main keys basically come down to do nothing, right? Right? So I can understand where some people might be coming from when they say, well, Wonder Bro, isn't the two main keys doing something? Well, yeah, I get what you're saying, but if you look hard enough at the two main keys, they essentially are do nothing, right? Continue living your life. Continue doing the things you want to do. Continue living in a way that you want to live. And there's nothing you need to do about these thoughts and feelings. You're not trying to argue with them, debate with them, mentally fight with them, right? So whether you want to call it acceptance or whether you want to call it the two main keys or whether you want to, whatever you want to call it, whatever term you want to use, don't get so confused on terms, but whatever term that you want to use, essentially, at the end of the day, this is going to come down to do nothing. See, the problem is you keep pressing the alarm because you're trying to do something. I don't like the thoughts I'm experiencing, need to do something about it. So you get up here and then fight. Holy crap. All right, that scared the shit out of me. I'll address that in a second. Thank you so much, whoever that was. We'll read that in just a second. So I don't like the thought I'm having. I need to do something about it. Puts you into the problem-solving mindset. You start the mental fight, right? Because you're trying to do something about the thought that you had. Okay? Or I don't like this feeling. I need to do something about it. So you go and lay down and sit in the corner, and the brain sees this, and it says, oh, there must be a real tiger. See, you see how when you try to do something about the intrusive thoughts, you get up here, blah, 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 blah. Now you're pressing the alarm. When you try to do something about the feelings, you start running around the house, pacing around the house, laying in bed all the time. Now you're trying to do something about the feelings. Do you see how at the end of the day, the problem and the reason you keep pressing the alarm over and over and sending the wrong message to the brain and basically just keeping your foot on the gas is because you're trying to do something about feelings and thoughts, anxiety, that you can't do anything about, right? You can't do anything about the thought that you just had. By the time you had the thought, it's already happened. You can't do anything about the feeling that you're currently feeling. You're already feeling it. There is nothing you can do that is going to tell the amygdala that there is not a problem except for one thing. Let me repeat that. There is nothing you can do about the anxious thoughts and feelings that you are having that will tell the amygdala that there is not a danger except for one little thing. And can anyone in the chat guess what that one thing is, right? There's nothing you can do about these intrusive thoughts and these anxious feelings. There's nothing you can do except for one little thing. Can anyone guess? Can anyone guess what that one little thing might be? Nothing, right? There's nothing you can do about the thoughts and feelings except nothing. And if you actually start to do nothing, what the two main keys is trying to get you to do, live your life and have the accepting attitude, now you've taken your foot off the gas. Now the amygdala will start to back up, right? And you can start to heal your nerves. So ironically, there is nothing you can do about these thoughts and feelings, but if you accept that and do nothing, you start to heal, right? So the whole problem is you're trying to do something about, I don't like this feeling, I need to do something about it. Alarm, alarm, alarm. I don't like this thought, I need to do something about it. Alarm, alarm, alarm. You're pressing the alarm over and over. You're throwing gas on the fire. You got your foot on the gas. Until you can fully accept, right? Until you get to a point in your recovery where you're like, okay, there's nothing I can do about the thoughts I'm having. There's nothing I can do about the feelings that I'm currently experiencing. And the more I try to do something about it, which is a fight, the more I just pour the gas on the fire, right? So if you look at the two main keys, what they're essentially trying to tell you to do at the end of the day is nothing. Live your life and have the accepting attitude, right? As a human being, you like to put your hand in everything. You like to have your hand in everything. This is just a human trait. This is just a human trait. So essentially, we're trying to get you to break a very bad habit of constantly having to have control, of constantly wanting to put your hand in everything, and constantly not, wanting to basically manipulate and control everything. You are learning a lesson that is going to carry on with you throughout your entire life, that's going to benefit you even way past healing your nerves. You cannot control everything. And this is why this is such a difficult journey for a lot of people, because what do we all have in common? We're all control freaks. And guess what? If you really want to heal, you're going to have to drop that. You're going to have to get away from the control freak thing. Because as long as you have these intrusive thoughts and these anxious feelings, and you get into the mindset of, I need to do something about this, you are fueling the fire. You are sending a message to the brain that says, I don't like this, there's a danger, there's a problem. The brain says, okay, let me give you more protection in the form of anxiety. So if you really want to make true progress on this journey, you're going to have to swallow the hardest pill that there is to swallow for a human being, which is to let go of the control. Because the more you want to do something about these thoughts and feelings, the more you press the alarm and tell the brain, there's a problem, I'm in danger, please send help. The brain delivers more of those protection chemicals, aka anxiety. So really, the two main keys, acceptance, whatever you want to call it, is going to come down to doing nothing, which is going to come down to letting go of the control. Live your life and have the accepting attitude. Now, that is the pill that you must swallow. Right? That is the hard to swallow pill that you must swallow. That there is nothing you can do about the thoughts you are experiencing and the feelings you are having, but you can choose to do nothing instead of trying to do something. And as a result of that, you can stop pressing the alarm. You can take your foot off the gas. Right? That was the point of today's stream, everybody. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much. I know I took a few days break there, it was like 3 or 4 days break there. It was much needed. I feel energized and ready to go. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. If you did, make sure you leave a thumbs up. Let's try to get to, what are we at, like almost 10.5K subs. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. Let's switch on over to post stream. Also, let's read out some of these tips that we got while we were mid rant. Tony coming in with the $20 tip. No tip note, just $20 tip from Tony. Tony, thank you so much, dude. Also, let me check this because I believe we also got a $10 Cash App from Amanda. Amanda, thank you so much. Let's give these beautiful people a round of applause. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, Tony, and thank you, Amanda, so much for that. We're on a 110-day streak, which is absolutely insane. Sherry, welcome to the stream. How you doing? AP, what's up, dude? Let's read some comments. Live your life like anxiety is not there. They can never hurt you and are always temporary. Let them wash all. Yeah, let them wash over you instead of trying to control, right? Trying to stop things before they happen, in my mind, the most useless and futile and stressful thing you will ever try to do, right, Sherry? The most futile, stressful, and useless thing you will ever try to do. It is a habit. I know that habits die hard, right? But you can work on that, and you can form new habits. Don't try to stop anxiety. Allow it, yes, and it will leave on its own accord. So that's basically what we're trying to teach here, right? Stop trying to do something because there's nothing you can do, right? But the moment you stop trying so hard to do something and you really adopt doing nothing, now we're on the right track. Shit, I'm bumping into things. Thanks, bro. You helped me out a lot. Absolutely, Tony. Thank you, dude. I'm going to continue to practice. That's great, Lucy. Sometimes my mind and nerves are so bad because of the tension that all I do is cry uncontrollably, like sneezing. I can't stop the crying. Well, a lot of that has to do with your resistant attitude towards them, all right? I've got these problems with my nerves, and I need to do something about it. And now you're in this fighting attitude. You're in this fighting mindset, which is just making you even more on edge, and it's really making the suffering kick in. Right? So the more you practice this, the more you can start to take the edge off that, and you can take your foot off the gas, right? Take your foot off the gas. That's what we're going for. Allow it all. Your body needs to release the energy. Absolutely, Riley. Absolutely, dude. Again, huge shout out to Darcy. Thank you so much, Darcy. Like I said, I was using my shitty webcam that whole time, and you can see just how much the new lighting makes a difference, even with the crappy webcam. Like, it just makes a huge difference. Darcy is also the reason we have this beautiful sound quality, so Huge shout out. Huge shout out to Darcy just all around for that. I really appreciate it. I would show it to you guys, but obviously that's not possible considering it's behind everything. But that's okay. You can tell. You can see the difference. That's why I've been gone so much. And thanks, Amanda. Hey, I'm happy you're out there living your life, Tony. That's what it's all about. It's always bittersweet, right? It's a bittersweet moment. It's like, my people are leaving me behind. But you're living your life, and that's what this is supposed to be. I don't expect everybody to stick around here forever. Eventually you go out and you live your life, you get your life back. That's what it's all about. Oh my God, that scared the crap out of me. Woo! Oh my God. Oh, why was that so loud? That was louder than it normally is. What the fuck? Did you hear me stutter? That was so loud. Maddie, you're going to get... You guys are going to give me a heart attack. Maddie, with the $20 tip, says, thank you. No, thank you, Maddie. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know what that means, guys? We have broke typical. If I can... let the adrenaline pass, man. If I could speak, we're moving on to 111 days. Thank you so much, Maddie. Thank you so much, Tony. And thank you so much, Amanda. I appreciate you guys. Let's give them a big shout out in the chat, please. We are moving on to 111 days. Absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much for the tip goal. I appreciate you. Why was that so loud this time around? It's normally not that loud. Jesus Christ. Let's just continue practicing at our own pace. I always tell people it's more than okay to go at your own pace, right? Because I don't expect anyone to just jump up and say, hey, I know all about acceptance. I know all about doing nothing. It's very much a practice because for your entire life and definitely throughout your entire anxiety journey, you have probably wanted to and have been fighting with every thought and every feeling that you have. And really, holding yourself back from doing that and breaking that habit is not, the easiest task in the world. And that is why I, in a habit of telling people, hey, go at your own pace. That's why I say that. Because I know it's not the easiest task in the world. It wasn't for me, and it's not for a lot of people. So I completely understand that. And I agree with that completely. Arnold, my man. Arnold coming in, I believe the transfer rate's a little weird. We're just going to say 12. Arnold coming in with the $12 tip says, waiting for this for a week now. You have to do more streams. Anyway, now I can send more money so you can let go my family. Very funny. Very funny. Have a nice day, and thank you for everything. Thank you so much, Arnold, for the $12 tip. I appreciate you, dude. Can we see some? We haven't seen any emojis today, guys. I'm not seeing any emojis. Where's my emoji love for all the tippers? Let's get some emojis going. Arnold, thank you so much for that, dude. I really appreciate you. Let's get that updated. Thank you. Let's see some emojis rolling, man. We gotta show love for our tippers, guys. Let's see it. I'm not seeing it. Where's it at? I want to see it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. While we wait on that, let's get some links. We can drop some links real quick. All right.
Donation.
Oh my God. Woo. Lucy. Arnold, why can't I see my name? You have to use the link in the description. If you don't use the link in the description, that doesn't work because it's not set up with the Streamlabs. If you go directly through the PayPal, that's just like, a personal thing. But if you use the link in the description, that's how it's like linked with the stream. That's the best way I can kind of explain that. Lucy, thank you so much for the $10 tip. I really appreciate you. Wow, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Yes, let's show them some love in the chat, please. We're at 72. Thank you, guys. Have you missed me? I think you guys have missed me a little bit. Apparently, you guys have missed me a little bit. I've missed you, beautiful people. I want to see my name and the heart attack music. I don't know why it's so loud on my end today. I don't understand. Maybe I've accidentally turned something up in settings or something, but it is extremely loud. You guys seem to enjoy the jump scares, so we'll just leave it alone. But yeah, you have to use the link in the description for the little money cloud. But thank you guys so much. We are at 72. Absolutely insane. Moving on to 111-day streak. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Let's see. Any comments? Did I miss any questions specifically? Let's look for questions that I might have missed during my rant. We'll scroll up. What is up, Pooty? I must have missed you there. Getting there, still practice, get hit hard. I'm okay with it. Next day, feeling amazing. Hey, that is the normal ups and downs of recovery. It's not necessarily a down unless you resort back to bad habits, right? Then we might call that okay, we're starting to go backwards a little bit. But as long as you keep the accepting attitude, even on those days where it's hitting you hard, that is actually excellent and a good thing, because we always talk about how anxiety learns the most while anxiety is turned on. So that is not a bad thing at all. In fact, that is a very, very good thing. Edward, must have missed you there. Welcome, Edward. Hope you're doing well. And I believe we are caught up on comments. Yes, thank you guys so much. So many names today. Tony and Maddie and Lucy and Amanda and Arnold. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you. Oh, there is also there is a new YouTube short up on the channel. For some reason, those get uploaded weird. They don't show in the main feed. I don't know why. Like if you go to my channel on mobile and to the videos, or just to my page rather, you don't see those, and it's weird. It's strange. I'm not sure why, but there is a new YouTube short up if you want to check that out. Let's drop that link for anyone interested. Alien, Miss Alien Lady, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I hope you're doing fantastic. We'll drop that link in there for anybody who wants it. Also, guys, we are so close to 10.5K subscribers. Can't believe I'm saying that. I never thought we'd break 10K. That is amazing, but we are so close to that 10.5. So if you'd like to subscribe, or if you're thinking about subscribing and just haven't, here is your sign. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. All right, I think we're caught up. I think we're officially caught up on everything. How have you guys been? Let's see here. How have you beautiful people been? It has been a rainy, cold day here. A rainy, cold day here, but it's some of my favorite kind of weather, so I'm not complaining. I love the stormy weather. Let's see. Also, I'm glad I thought of this. I want to give a special shout out to Cher and Gustavo and Steph and Kate and Terry. So again, Cher, Gustavo, Steph, Kate, and Terry has become official supporters. Thank you guys so much. You're probably wondering what that is. It is supporter membership, kind of. It's like a membership deal over on the Discord, the official Vacate Fear Discord. Thank you so much. Again, that is Terry, Kate, Steph, Gustavo, and Cher. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. What is up, man? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yeah, so using the link can be a little bit weird. Arnold, you can't have, I believe you can't have spaces in whatever name you type in. You can't have spaces in it or it won't accept it. I don't know, it's a little weird. No complaints, I have nothing to worry about. I'm glad you're doing well, man. Keep it up. Yeah, I wanted to give a special shout out to those lovely people. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. And again, I know I've already said it a few times, but again, thank you to Darcy for the new lighting kit. Maybe I'll try to take a picture of that and post that so you guys can actually see what it looks like. You could see the difference in the lighting, but maybe I'll post a picture or something so you can actually see what the lighting kit looks like. But thank you so much, Darcy. I will just say this. It's not cheap. It is not a cheap lighting kit. The mic that Darcy got me was not cheap. Nothing about it was cheap at all. So huge shout out to Darcy. I really appreciate it. There's just so many people I'm trying to shout out today because you guys are amazing and awesome and lovely and very supportive. And I lose track. There's so many people that I want to shout out. And it just goes to show you how awesome you guys really are, and I appreciate it so much. What is up, Scotty? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Also, in case anybody is wondering why the last thumbnail of my latest stream is just a cat screaming, it's because Mint in the chat corrected me. I had a misspelling in that stream. The title of that stream is Why is Anxiety So Strong? Something like that, and then I put It's Supposed to Be. Right, and apparently I misspelled that, and I did. After Googling it, she was right. I did misspell. There's supposed to be a D on the end. That's what it was, right? There's supposed to be a D on the end, I believe. Anyway, I didn't want to redo the thumbnail, so I just picked a picture of a cat, and it's like an inside, it's like an inside thing. Mint loves kitty cats, and she was the one who corrected my error there. So that thumbnail's for her. That thumbnail's for her. I'm glad. I'm glad she caught that because it was a bit embarrassing that I misspelled the title of my own stream. But I guess it happens. I guess it happens, right? We don't have any music going, guys. I just realized I've been blabbing this whole time. Let's get some music going. What do we want to listen to today? Let's do Neon Paradise. Let's get that rolling. Let's do Neon Paradise today. Turn that up just a little bit. Are the two main keys don't follow thoughts and accept any feeling that comes? That's how we've worded it in the past. So yes, the way that I word it nowadays, which keep in mind there's no difference, it's just different wording. The way I word it nowadays to try to make it even more simple is live your life, right? Live your life, okay? And have the accepting attitude. And the accepting attitude basically means you're not fighting mentally with any thoughts or feelings. So the accepting attitude, right? No longer fighting mentally with any thoughts or feelings or trying to debate with them or argue with them, just having the accepting attitude and living your life, right? Don't forget that. Live your life. Get out of bed. Get off the couch. Don't, while you're anxious and the anxiety is turned on, it doesn't want to see you run away. It wants to see you living. And I don't mean you've got to climb a mountain, but just take the trash out. You get what I'm saying? Little things, simple things. Live your life. Live your life. So don't forget, that's one of our two main keys for a reason. It's there for a reason. Wonder Bro, hello, Edward. I almost said Wonder Blow it was Wanda Blow, something like that. I don't know. They pick on me on the Discord. What is it they call me on the Discord? Wanda Blow? I don't know. I almost said it though. You guys are getting it in my brain. You guys are getting it in my brain. It's Wonder Bro, all right? Wonder Bro. B-R-O. Hope you're doing well, dude. I'm so bullied. They're bullying me, Edward. They're bullying me. They're bullying me, dude. What can I say? I'm being bullied. All right, guys. I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. All right, beautiful people, we have returned. We've got Stud Muffin in the chat. What is up, Stud Muffin? How you doing? Thank you. Absolutely, Scotty. No problem, dude. Is the peak of anxiety a panic attack? That's all that can ever happen at the worst of it. That's all that can ever happen at the worst of it. In fact, we've done a few videos and streams on that very topic that you have. The way I put it is you have experienced the worst that fear can do to you. That's the way I always put it. You have experienced the absolute worst that fear can do to you. You've already felt it. You've experienced it. You have hit the peak, so to speak. How's everybody in chat doing? When you do a next podcast, don't you think Kate would be a good choice? I think Kate would be an excellent choice. We had Captain A the first time around. I think Kate would be an excellent choice. I had a very interesting day yesterday. Had to deal with a challenging interpersonal situation. I can't read today. And it was anxiety-inducing, but I got through it. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. And you always will. That's the thing. You always will get through it. It's just depending on your perspective, depending on your attitude, whether or not you get through it is not a part of the equation. You're going to get through it, right? Because you have no choice. You're going to get through it one way or another. But whether you get through it with the accepting attitude, make it much, 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 much easier on yourself, or if you just kind of grin and bear it and add all that extra second fear and that fuel and all that stuff, right, is up to you. So at the end of the day, whether or not you're going to get through these anxiety situations... Oh, shit. Private. Whether or not you're going to get through these situations, up to you. But how you get through it, right, that's what's going to make the difference. Private said, I wanted to see my name. There you go. You got it to work, dude. Congrats. Thank you so much for the $2 tip, dude. I appreciate you. Hey, now you got it. Now you know. Now you know. That's how you make it rain. Thank you so much. We're going to 74. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Get busy, buddy. Hey, Maddie, we got to have you on, too. We got to have you on, too. What are you talking about? We got to have you on a podcast at some point. Anyone ever get a sensation or feeling like crying? Well, when you're emotionally overwhelmed, that feeling is quite normal, right? I've been riding the rim of the rabbit hole through. Hey, I mean, there you go. There you go. That's one way to put it. That's one way to put it. Nope. Oh, come on, Maddie. Come on, Maddie. What do you mean, nope? What do you mean, nope? People would love a podcast with you. Are you kidding? Kate is an excellent choice. I agree with you. Kate is an excellent choice. Maddie also needs to be on the podcast. You got a lot of built up energy for it. A lot of built up energy. A lot of built up energy. So this makes it 14. Yes. Thank you so much, Arnold. Will you let go of my family? Yes. Okay. Yeah. You got me. For the 14, I will do that for you. I will do that for you. That seems like a fair trade. That seems like a fair trade. Where do you post your podcast episodes? So the podcast, are all uploaded right here. We've only done one as of right now, but it's on the channel. I think I made its own playlist, right? So you should be able to go to playlist and find it there. Also, you seen the Batman? Is there another Batman movie? I say that like it's a bad thing, but I mean, is there? Is there a new Batman movie? Claire Week said anxiety is only skin deep and a superficial electrical discharge. Absolutely. Vote for Kate 0. Is that 0 votes for Kate? It absolutely is built up energy, Ford. It goes right back to the quote that Scotty just shared. Superficial electrical discharge. I do remember her saying that in one of her audiobooks. I mean, that's technically that's all it is at the end of the day, is energy, right? Energy. So it's no surprise that you might feel kind of like you're on the the verge of crying. Give the people what they want. The people want a Kate podcast and a Maddie podcast. Is $14 is that good there in US? I mean, any amount helps me out, dude. Any amount doesn't matter. 14 is a decent tip, yeah. Any amount, I appreciate it, dude. Doesn't matter if it's $1 or 14. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's fucking great. Arguably the best Batman film ever. That's a bold statement. I mean, I can't really debate with you there because I've never watched a Batman movie all the way through, but Batman films are popular. I'll take your word for it on that. Still deciding if it's better than Dark Knight Rises. Like I said, I don't know. I have no opinion on this one. I'm going to take your word for it, though. Oh, like vote for Pedro. Okay, yeah, vote for Cato. Vote for Cato. Cato for president. Napoleon Dynamite. Now, that's a classic that I have seen. That is a classic that I have seen. Good movie. Napoleon Dynamite. Who doesn't love Napoleon Dynamite? Oh, I wonder, bro. It's true, though, right? It's true. It's true. $1, $14, it doesn't matter. It's all it's all the same. I'm grateful for it all. I want to see it maybe this weekend. I've just never been a fan of superhero movies. I don't know. We've talked about this, but just never been a fan of the whole super movie thing. I can see why you would be, though. I get it. I get it. Guess I just never got into the craze. Robert Pattinson is the new Batman. He plays Batman. That's an interesting choice. That is an interesting choice. God, Tina, eat the food. Napoleon Dynamite, I love it. Now that is a good movie. Stay home and eat all the freaking chips, kid. Stay home and eat all the freaking chips, Kip. He has other movies too. Yeah, I mean he played in Twilight, right? I don't know. I don't really know a whole lot of trivia involving the movies, but thank you so much, Prince. Got any special talents? I can wiggle my ears. That's like not a thing that everybody can do, right? That's like not a thing everybody can do. Would that be considered a special talent? Like I can wiggle both of my ears? I'm doing it now, but special talent. I'm silver in Rainbow Six Siege ranked. Is that a special talent? I can eat. I no, I've got one for you. I can eat an entire 12 pack party pack of tacos by myself if I really wanted to. That's a special talent, I would say, right? How many people you know can eat a whole party pack of tacos by themselves? Not many, right? Not many, I would say. I can burp in public. What is up, Sanchez? How you doing, dude? You are here. Hello. Hello, hello. With or without throwing up after? That's... I don't know. That's like 50-50. Do it on camera. You want me to showcase my ear wiggling ability? Is that what you all came for? Is that what you all came to see? Ba-bum-bum. You think it'll induce people's anxiety? Possibly. Very possibly. I once ate a whole 12-piece KFC to myself. Is that a talent? I think it is. I think it is, right? Like, that's not easy. It's not easy. Essentially, that's what a talent is, right? That's what a talent is. It's doing something that's not easy. That makes it a talent. You're talented, right? You can do something that's not necessarily an easy task. And eating that much food by yourself is not necessarily easy. So I believe that makes it a talent. I believe that makes it a talent. Can you do a flip, though? I cannot. I cannot. Special request. Can you send the notifications that you're live on the support channel? I have the Hangout chat muted. I don't actually send those new notifications. I got the bot now that we recently got over on there, the Discord. I got that bot, and it's set up to send the notifications, I believe, to the Hangout. Right? That's where they're going. Used to, I did it manually, but it's no longer something I have to do, which is nice. It's freaking awesome. I'm glad that bot can do that, but it is set up to do it to the Hangout. It is, unfortunately, set up to do it to the Hangout chat. Can we heal our nerves without putting ourselves in situations? I mean, you're in the process of either healing or not healing your nerves every single day, whether you're in anxiety-inducing situations or not, right? Now, there might be particular fears that you need to overcome down the road, but you're in the process of healing or not healing your nerves every single day, regardless of what you're doing. If you've got that accepting attitude and you're living your life, chances are you're not fueling the fire with so much second fear, and therefore you're healing. So you don't necessarily have to put yourself in situations that you're scared of to heal the nerves, because that's an ongoing process. It's not something you turn on and off. Every single day you're alive and going, you're either healing your nerves or you're not healing your nerves. You're stressing them with a bunch of second fear and worry, right? Going through some things at work and have been offered an easier job with more pay and Monday through Friday, but my mind tells me no, I haven't had anxiety in a while, but still have bodily symptoms. Only what the hell? Well, I mean, your symptoms, right? Just because you've stopped adding the worry and you've stopped adding the second fear doesn't mean you're healed. Like, you can still experience symptoms, but as long as you're not adding the freak out part, which it doesn't seem like you're doing, then you're on the right track. And you eventually will get to a point where you're still experiencing these symptoms, but you're not freaking out over them, right? And that's the point that we want you to get to. And it sounds like that's where you're at. So now what happens is you've reached the part, where your acceptance is your go-to habit, right? Of course, you're still going to experience some symptoms while the healing's happening, but eventually we're going to reach the part where the symptoms start to fade. Hey, that's awesome about the new job offer, though. I'll let you make that decision, but it sounds like you're right on track. I mean, you're experiencing symptoms, but you're not adding the the freaking out part, right? That's the point where we're trying to get everybody to. All right, you beautiful people. We're getting ready in just a few minutes to approach that 1 hour mark. So that will be it for today's stream. Thank you guys so much for coming out, dude. Just so many people I want to give thanks to today. I mean, there's so many of you. Private, Lucy, Prince, Tony, Maddie, and then we've got Amanda. Everybody over who is now a supporter over on the Discord. Thank you guys so much. Kate, everybody. I love you guys more than I could ever express. Thank you for coming out to today's stream. We're going to get our song ready to go in just a second. But yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. We'd love to have you here. Thank you for showing your support. And I believe that's it. We don't really have any special channel news or anything that we need to go over today. So I think we're good right there. Thank you guys so much one last time. Let's get our song going. And I'm sure I'll see you very, very soon. And until next time, as always, stay awesome.
I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Whatever you want, I'll be whatever you want. Just tell me you love me or not, whatever it costs. I know I'm talking a lot, there's something I gotta get off. Don't wanna be this no more, I don't wanna drink no more. Always gotta do the most, thinking that I'm insecure. Really should've listened more, but I don't, of course. I'm an asshole, I'm a good guy, I'm your best friend, I'm the worst type. Tell you everything that you heard right, just so I can fuck on the first night. Feel like I'm losing hope, running from coast to coast. I don't know where to go, this all I've ever known. I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. No, did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Won't die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? My aunt think I'm perfect, I know I'm not. My mama be worried, I told her stop. They know I did drugs and think that I'm off. Little do they know I never could stop. My manager hate when I'm pulling up late. Back on my bullshit, she think it's a phase. I got relations I gotta maintain. I'm two different people, my side and my main. Yeah, I'm sober, I'm an addict, I'm a lowlife, I got habits, but I refuse to be average. Really so tired of acting, don't know what I miss no more. Too bad you don't hit me more. I'm bad when I get too bored. Care careful what you wishing for. I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. No, did it die? Wait, did it die? Wait, did it die? I'm a stone